What's going on, guys? AQDevi here, and in today's video we're doing something a little different. We're delving into a topic you don't often see talked about in the community, and that's the idea of the lingering memories that are still present deep down within the zombies. While the zombies are often portrayed as mindless hordes, I have put together some evidence that suggests they retain fragments of their former human lives, transforming the undead apocalypse into a profound tragedy of imprisoned souls. We'll examine obscure audio cues, behavioral patterns, and lore elements to build this case. If you're new to the channel and find yourself enjoying the video at any point, a like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated, but without further ado, let's get into it. To start, I'd like you to simply consider the unsettling, distorted cries of the zombies. In numerous maps from World at War through Black Ops, we're familiar with their groans and moans, but perhaps the most infamous sound we hear from them is of course their signature calling out to Samantha Maxis, the little lost girl ensnared in the Aether who exerts control over them. Now, it's no secret that the character of Sam actually came about by the community thinking they heard the name Sam and asking who this could be. But since its canonization, the question arises, why would supposedly mindless beings invoke her name? It implies a residual echo of her influence, or perhaps fragments of their own human memories calling out to the force that binds them. However, it's more than vocalizations. Zombies display behaviors indicative of retained intelligence. In Shinonuma, some of the zombified Japanese soldiers walk with a traditional martial arts stance. Similarly, some of the zombified Soviet operatives on Ascension dodge the player's bullets by rolling or sidestepping. These are maneuvers drawn from their military training in life. This suggests muscle memory or some other form of memory enduring beyond death. Building on the zombies speaking, let's dive deeper into another hint at lingering humanity. Across multiple maps in BO1, zombies will sometimes shout, "I see monkey," when a monkey bomb is thrown. I didn't even know this, and I'm sure many of you didn't either. I only stumbled upon this in my research for this video. But this isn't random. It shows they recognize the device, perhaps drawing from fragmented instincts or memories of language and objects from their living days. They're echoes of who these people once were: soldiers, civilians, all trapped in their undead state. Now for some of the strongest proof, look no further than Brutus for Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead. Brutus isn't your average zombie. He's the zombified warden of Alcatraz, and he retains a shocking amount of his former personality and memories. Listen to this chilling monologue he delivers.
You're locked up on this shithole island, same as us, pal.
Until you brought me the key, I can hear it pounding through your veins. Faster and faster. So, your life sentence begins. You will suffer. You will not die. Your hearts will beat as everlasting engines in my machine, holding the gateway open so that they will finally be free. Now rest yourselves. Soon we begin. Lights out!
He's explicitly referencing his role as a warden, his life sentence, and cycles of death and rebirth. This isn't a blank slate zombie. It's his soul imprisoned in his own hell, eternally reliving this brutal cycle he is also stuck in. Similar patterns appear in other bosses like George A. Romero and Call of the Dead, but Brutus stands out as undeniable evidence that deeper consciousness and tragedy lingers on within. To culminate our exploration, consider the profound lore surrounding souls in the Aether, which reveals zombies as vessels for trapped human essences rather than the hollow shells they appear as. In the map Origins, you are meant to fill multiple boxes around the map with zombie souls by directly harvesting the energy from the undead. This mechanic underscores that each zombie harbors a soul, remnants of their human life that can be extracted, implying a lingering consciousness to their being. The Moon Pyramid device, or MPD, further illustrates this. It traps souls like Samantha Maxis's, linking them to Element 115 as a blue liquid form, and enables control over the zombies by binding their collective souls to the Aether. Exposure to Element 115 corrupts these souls, causing delusions and memory distortion, but not total erasure as evidenced by the substance's effects on both the living and undead. In broader lore, this soul binding transforms the apocalypse into a metaphysical tragedy, where the undead horde's aggression stems from tormented, fragmented spirits yearning for release. Wrapping this up, the layers of evidence we've uncovered reveal a heartbreaking truth. These may not merely be just hordes to slaughter, they're fractured echoes of human existence, imprisoned in undeath, where fragments of memory amplify the apocalypse into a symphony of beings who, to no fault of their own, are eternally trapped until their misery is ended by one of us. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end of this video. I actually uncovered quite a bit more on this topic than I had originally expected, and putting it all together into this cohesive idea was a ton of fun. Follow me on Twitter at AQDevi for more fun zombies discussions, and a like, comment, and subscribe are always appreciated. But until then, I've been AQDevi, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.